The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance. I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley, West McPherson, August the 1st, 2017. We are on Spectrum now. Pegasus, Time Warner Cable. Yes, Spectrum. You can call in tonight. We're here live at the studio. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in the discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight, you can pick us up on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. But guess what? You can have a direct link. Yes, you can. If you get my email or my phone number, or if I see you rounding about, I'll send you, you can get a direct link to the show. Yes, so many people have a link now, and they just watch any show they want. They watch the current one, and then they go back in the past, and they watch those as well. So you might want to get a direct link so you can watch the shows, because guess what? What we're saying is really true and happening. So you might want to go back in the past, because some of the stuff we said back then is happening right now. So guess what? You can get a direct link. So many people have links. We have Seneca from Turkey. She has a direct link to the show. Also, we got Roy in India. He got a direct link. And we send one also to Irene, and she's a member here of our crew, okay? And she got, in London, she got a direct link. We also, Jacob's cousin, Chase, in Lebanon, Peru, he got a direct link, okay? We got Kimberly in Texas, okay? And she gets a direct link, and she responds back. Okay, so you can get a direct link. So many people, they want a direct link. So guess what? You can watch any one of them. Okay, so you know what to do. And then guess what? We can send it to your phone or your tablet. So you can watch it anytime. Okay, so we want to go to the shout outs, and we want to go to Chela from the Bronx, Chelasway. And right now she got some good stuff out, okay? And this is Straight Stunning. She's in Straight Stunning magazine, guess what? And this is her 10th anniversary. So she is definitely been 10 years in this industry. So you go right on Spectrum, and you can see all she has on Spectrum. She's got something new that just came out last month, and it's called sexyassladies.com, okay? And this is a video, 25 minutes, and it's on Spectrum. You could go right on Spectrum and get it. That's where it's at. She also has something new, and this is Dulce Girls. This is a magazine, and she's on the cover of this. Okay, and this just came out. So you can go on Spectrum, Time Warner Cable, and you can get it. Okay, don't get it from me. Go and get on Spectrum. She also has Straight Stunning magazine, issue number 145. Yep, 145. And you can get it on Spectrum, okay? Time Warner Cable. Saturday morning, she's dealing with the breakfast, okay, the Looney Tunes, making sure children eat their breakfast because they run right to the tube to watch the Looney Tunes, and guess what? They don't even think about breakfast, okay? So she can be on a cereal box near you. She also has CM Honeys from chocolatemodel.com, and this is an hour and 15 minutes. This is a DVD, and it's called CM Honeys, and she truly is a honey. She also has Chocolate Models 31 videos, okay? And guess what? You can get that too on Spectrum. So she has all of the videos from Chelasway, and you can get them on Spectrum. And we giving shout outs to Jackie, and she's at Sally's, okay? Then we got Ashley and Jean and Lorraine and Anna. We saw Anna. We talked with Anna, okay? And guess what? They all in the mall. And you can get a shout out too. Guess what? If you see us and you want one. Also here with me tonight, co-host Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Stan. How you?
Good. It was like I was looking at how this living wage is moving. People are seeing us and they saying, "Hey, we hear, we see, we watching y'all. We see what y'all doing. You see, we gonna make an effect." We told people that we gonna make things happen.
Right.
And so now they're watching, they're seeing us, and they see that we among them and can bring them out of it. You know, see, we're not far, we're not sitting up on some hill or somewhere where looking down at them and saying, "Oh, well, those people, you know," no, we with them in this thing so we can bring them out of this thing.
That's right.
You know, so we know what's going on.
Well, you see, Stanley, a lot of times people don't believe or want to believe or think because they don't do that.
Exactly.
And they don't know no one who do that. And a lot of people run their mouth.
That's right.
And that ain't necessarily what they're about or what they're doing. You know, so when we tell them we go to legislature and we do these things, we speak at these rallies, people ask us to come out and protest with them. A lot of people, the only way they know that is if they see us out there.
That's right.
So when they see us out there and they're like, those guys are out there. You know, they said they was going to, and they're out there doing it, you know. So, you know, we're not about sitting up here talking about it. We're about doing about it.
Exactly. The action.
And everybody just hold on because pretty soon we're going to have a real good, stiff thought for y'all to think about. And when we tell you to come and do this, we're going to see how many people show up.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people ain't going to believe
about
this contingency fund.
Man, listen, they not going to believe. People going, you know what happened? They're going to see their friends and they're going to see someone else get it. And then they're going to think, then they're going to know it's real. You know, but for them to
just
take
come out and take the
initiative. To take the initiative and go, no, it's not going to be that.
No.
They're going to see somebody else got it. And somebody else their friend, going to tell them, oh, that's real. And then they're going to, boom, make their move.
And the whole thing about it is how it's going to happen is we're going to find somebody that's in desperate need and really need it and can't get it from that program, can't get it from DSS, can't get it from Catholic Charities. Y'all going to come to us and we're going to help you.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't believe what we're saying and what the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Exactly.
But when they happen, the first thing you're going to say is, those guys were not joking.
Exactly.
They was for real.
We already told them.
But you know,
enough talking.
But you know, a lot of people hear that all the time. Well, I'm not talking about it no more. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And then the next thing you know, they disappear.
Exactly.
Okay? We've been here doing this for a long time, and we ain't disappeared.
Exactly.
We're still here. We're still telling you what we're going to do, and we're going to do that.
And we're not taking the parts and the sides of politicians, you know, and people that's playing games, trying to get votes and stuff. We don't have nothing to do with them. We don't want to get in the same picture with them.
Nope.
We don't want to do nothing with them.
Nope.
Reason why? Because we know what they do. Okay. I'm out here with you, so I know what they do, and you know what they do. They lie and they tell us things to get in office to vote for them, and then they get in there and they forget all about people. You know, and this is what they do. So that's why we don't want to have nothing to do with that.
No.
Okay. We don't have nothing to do with that. Don't sign me up for nothing.
Nope.
Don't tell me to come nowhere and speak for you. That's not going to happen. No. I'm here for the people, to help people, get people out of poverty. This is what I'm doing. This is our job. We've been assigned this job, okay? And we're going to carry this out, okay? Don't forget, ain't nobody have done this in this world. What we are doing, they haven't done it. People think they said they done it. Somebody assumed they did. No, but they haven't done it. Not this way.
Not the way we getting ready
okay?
to do it.
This way is we not just gonna help people, but we're gonna teach people. Okay? We have the tools. Okay? And we can teach them to you. Okay? But that's only if you want it. We can tell if you want it. We can tell if you want it, because we're gonna give you something simple. And if you don't do it, we know you don't want it.
That's right.
See, it's real simple. If it's something simple and you don't want to do it, you don't want it.
Well, you see, the whole thing about it is, everybody wants you to hand it to them.
Exactly.
And that's not how this works.
No.
And we're going to go out and we're going to pick somebody, like I said, that really needs it. That somebody that's
and it's a whole bunch of those.
Yeah.
But
we need to get the person that we know is right there, got their hands on their head, shaking their head because they don't understand why, how they're going to get their next whatever, when they're going to be able to pay that next bill, if the landlord going to come and tell them they got to move to get out, whatever.
Exactly.
Those are the people we looking at first, because, see, all of you guys just running around here thinking, well, if they're going to do that, then, baby, well, I'm going to go down here first and then you go down. It ain't going to work like that.
No.
It ain't gonna work
listen,
like that.
right now we can tell who's in need.
Yeah.
Because we see people.
We're seeing you. We know you.
You know, so we could just come right up to you, and hey,
look.
Listen, go here, go there, go do that. Go right there, I'll be there and take care of that. You see, so we already know people. We see people already that we have in our minds in the top of our head that we know who's going to get this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, and we see people struggling with children too, 3 and
right.
4.
See, you got to remember, see, because when Stanley was in the workforce and we was working, all right, bottom line, we did more than struggle.
Thank you.
Okay? We had to beg and steal from Peter and Paul to make sure Mary was all right. And then, Joseph come with his hand out.
That's right.
And then, here we is looking at Sam.
Yep.
And Sam trying to take everything.
Uh-huh.
So when it comes right down to it, we know.
Thank you.
Because you see, where you at in the street, believe one thing. And this you can believe. And this is the truth. And Stanley's sitting right there. Here. If I'm lying, he'll tell you I'm lying. But I'm telling you the truth. We are in the same spot, the same pot. We don't have a window to throw it out or nothing, just like you. So don't think that we don't know what we're talking about.
Exactly.
Or who we know we should help right off the bat.
Exactly.
Because we know. We out there scrubbing. We out there scraping. We out there doing all the things we need to do. Trust us.
Thank you.
There are times when we don't have money. There are times when we can't go out and pay that bill.
That's right.
There are times when we can't go buy that food. And trust me, I got a 40-hour job week, okay? And it's still like that for me. And everybody talking about living wage, okay? It's still like that for me, okay? So when it comes right down to it, when we do get up on our feet, trust me, it's only going to be hours before we mess around and say, hey, you, come here, let me ask you a question, okay? So don't think that because you see us sitting here or you see us out there in the street,
thank you,
oh, they got it going on.
Yeah.
Let me explain something to you. What is got it going on? Because you see, everybody got it going on. The thing about it is, can you get it?
Exactly.
And we're trying to get it. And them cold days that we was out there protesting, in the rain that we was out there protesting, in the heat that we was out there protesting. All of this is coming up to right now. And this is what and this is what it is right now.
Freezing.
And when we mess around here in the cold, in the snow.
That's right.
Out there.
We out there.
All right? We was out there protesting. People riding by, honking their horns.
And that's why some people went out there, because
that's right.
We told them we was going out there, so they came out there to support us.
Yeah.
You know, so they came out there.
If we was out there.
Honked the horn. They came out there and seen us, and then it was like, oh, well, I've definitely got to come out there. And even if I got to drive by, and that's what they was doing, just driving by.
Honking the horn, letting us know.
You know.
Hey, I'm with you. So don't think that we don't understand, and don't think that we don't know. Don't think we just sitting up here on television talking to be talking. We ain't talking to be talking.
Thank you.
We talking to be right, because we understand. We know how it is, because we are there. Not we were there. We are there,
and we know who got the money. So right now things is turning around. So it's like we got to go after them who got it, because we know who's keeping people in poverty. We know who's cutting jobs and taking money and all that. We know who's doing it. You know, they making sure that you don't get out of poverty, and that's why they do that. You know, give you a micro job. Oh, nothing today. Come around tomorrow. So you got a micro job. You know, you have nothing steady, nothing sure.
No.
We know what they're doing, but yet they got the $2 million bonus, and they own the Bahamas, and they're everywhere. Okay, they got their money, and then they want to give you analysts and say, oh, well, the stock market's going to fall today. Oh, because they got billions of dollars, so they cashed out. So now they can sit somewhere and just dictate to somebody, and be an announcer. But see, they ain't helping nobody.
Nope.
They ain't coming down in your area and says, oh, well, let me throw some money down here. Well, you know what Barack Obama did the other day? He put $1 million, okay, in a center so that the kids can get something going. You know, it was like, you know, that man didn't have to, in Chicago, he didn't have to do that. Okay, he seen something and he made a move on it. Okay, because he seen people needed help. Okay, whatever it is, whether it's a school, a center, whatever it is, a job force, a prison, the people that's coming out. Something, you know, you put money to it. You help them, because you know people are struggling, you know, and you make sure that they can get something out of it. You know, you just look at people and then talk about them and dictate to them and tell them, oh, you should have did this and that, but you ain't helping them. You know, you ain't lifting a finger, but you quick to downcast people. Bad. So we're not trying to hear none of that. What we're trying to do is what we're going to do is we're going to bring people up out of poverty, okay? And when the people come up out of it, we're going to give them the tools to stay out, okay? Sure. And it's going to be a whole bunch of people that's going to come around. They ain't going to want to do nothing but just try to infiltrate and all that and bring the news back to the government. We don't care nothing about that, but that's not our concern. Our concern is bringing people, okay, out of the gutter, okay, and bring them on the hill where you at, because you on the hill, so we're going to bring them on the hill with you, okay? So now we can run you off the hill, because we bringing some people that, you understand?
That you've been robbing.
That's right. We're going to bring them on the hill now. Get them a nice house, okay? Let them live in some luxury now, because guess what? There's enough money in this world for everybody, okay?
Everybody.
It's just you don't want people to have it. Okay, you want the 1% to keep it, and everybody, the 99% to be in poverty and starve and die off. That's all you want. But that's not going to happen. Not long as we got the God that we dealing with. Okay, because I get on him all the time. Man, listen, I get on God like I say, "Oh, what's up here? Don't you dare." Okay, and I'm talking to the King. Okay, and don't sit down and let them people do that, where you didn't made us in your own image. Because don't forget, you repented that you made man.
Right.
All right? So now if you repented that you made him, so that means it disgusts you. Man disgusts you. Okay? And then if you turn the thing around, because we had Noah, we had some men that did good, that made you change your mind again. Abraham, okay? You called him your friend. So you made Men made you change your mind again. So guess what? That means that you can do something when people act stupid. You know,
right.
You can take stuff from them, shut them down, you know, because they ain't trying to help nobody. See?
Nope.
And so we get on him all the time about this. We're not trying to hear this. We ain't trying to see this. That's not what this word says. So, you know, that's where we get our authority from. That's who's put us in position, okay, to help people. And nobody can stop what he does, okay? So people get mad. The government can get mad. They can do anything they want. They get mad. Cry about it. But they can't do nothing about it, okay? And this is what we are talking about.
That's right.
So we have that authority. We got more authority than they got. That law they got, that's crooked. That's not even legit, because Abraham Lincoln, all right, and the president after him, okay, all of the main presidents that was on silver and gold, okay, President Kennedy, they all was on silver and gold. These men, okay, said martial law because Congress didn't want to act right. You see what I'm saying? So we're not under no law. We're not under the 14th Amendment. That wasn't rectified. We get out of here. That wasn't. Everything is dead. We under martial law, so there's no law. You better go back to God's law. That's where you better go, because that's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You know, and Jesus came with that new thing, turn the other cheek. But we still back with an eye for an eye, because we ain't trying to hear the cheek thing, because too many people is doing too much badness and too much robbing and stealing and hurting people. You going to turn an eye from that? You going to turn your face from that? I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. You know, we got the police brutality, police brutality, killing people, and you going to turn your face around from that? I'm sorry, Jesus, I'm not going to do that, okay? Because you are not doing nothing about that, all right? People's blood is being spilt in the street, okay? So we're saying, you can't turn your eye from that, you know? No, because I told you before, they're a gang, and they just like, okay, the gangs that you call number one and number two, you call the Crips and Bloods and the Near Thighs and all these people, M13, guess what? You a gang with a badge. You got the FBI, DEA, firearm and tobacco. They all gangs. They all gangs with a badge. That's all they are. They ain't no better than the other ones. Okay, the other ones just ain't got a badge. Okay, you got a badge and you trying to make your stuff law, but you not, and you not the law. Okay, because it's silver and gold. This statue nonsense. Get out of here. That stuff is nothing. Everything is a crook. They swear unto God, they're going to hold office. That's a slap in the face. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
they're playing games. You know, so we don't respect none of that stuff. You know, we don't respect none of that. You know, throw that right out the window, because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear that.
That's right.
We under silver and gold.
We for real. We ain't about telling you something that's not true. If we tell you something, that's the truth.
Thank you.
And we're not about talking about going out here doing nothing crazy. We ain't talking about going out here getting you this here and getting you that there and then don't get it.
And we ain't telling you to do anything either. That's the whole thing about it. Whatever we do, we do. Whatever we say, we do. We don't tell you to do it. We do it.
We let you know we did it.
And we let you know we did it. You know, but guess what? We're not trying to, he told me to do it. No, I ain't tell you to do anything. But I did tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, see, so that I'm letting you know that I'm not playing. Okay, that's why I'm telling you this, because I'm not playing. Okay, and we just tired of all this nonsense. You know, you just think you could do what you want to do, and you can't.
You can't.
You can't do what you want to do. You know, badge or no badge, you can't do what you want to do. These people are citizens. Everybody have a life. You know, I can see if that people are disrespecting you or coming at you with something, but they not. You come in with bogus stuff, and these people are not trying to hear it. You come in with fake warrants, all kind of stuff, doctoring up stuff, trying to move people to A from B to C. And, listen, we're not trying to hear that. But right now, we're going back. See, our time run out. We got to go back to our call-outs.
Yep.
Got to go right back to our shout-outs. You see what I'm saying? And because, don't forget, we're going to stay on this issue because we see have a lot of issues, a lot of things going on like this, and we're going to address it. I'm going back to Chelasway, and she's got chocolate models, okay? She got 31 videos, and you can get it on Spectrum. And then she also has CM Honeys from chocolatemodels.com. And guess what? She's got, it's an hour and 15 minutes, a DVD, and you can have it on Spectrum. She also dealing with the Looney Tunes on Saturday morning, okay? The children get up for breakfast. Guess what? They don't go to breakfast. They run right to the tube, right to the TV set and watch the Looney Tune. But guess what? She can be on a cereal box near you, Chelasway from the Bronx. She also has Straight Stunning, okay, magazine. And guess what? This is issue 145. And you can have it on Spectrum, Time Warner Cable. She also has Dulce Girls. Ah, yes, this is a new one, okay? And this is a magazine, and she's on the cover. So you can have this. This came out in July. You can have it on Spectrum, Time Warner Cable. She also has, she's got some new stuff here. DVD, about 25 minutes, sexyassladies.com. Guess what? On Spectrum. Don't get it from me. Go on Spectrum. She's been 10 years in this industry. Straight Stunning, okay, magazine. And she's been in this industry for 10 years. And guess what? This is her 10th anniversary. And you can get it on Spectrum, Time Warner Cable. And also has Jackie, and she's at Sally's. She's still there. And don't forget, I got Ashley, Jean, Lorraine, and Anna, and they're all up in the mall. Yes, and Jean is in. She was in the men's fragrant area, but they moved her to the women's fragrant. But you know what? She still makes a move to the men's fragrance section
All the time.
all the time. And so we want to let you know we'll be here next week. Good night.
Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rastaman. I study. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Can you see from what here? Too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food happy in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings